What's up, everybody? Mr. Dude here, and welcome to Air Hauler 2. Air Hauler 2 is a piece of add-on software for FSX or P3D. It does not work with X-Plane. But anyhow, what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to go through the how-to on setting up a company in Air Hauler 2, and then we're going to do our first rating flight. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, first things first, what we're going to need to do is we are going to have to create a new company, okay? And then you go through here, and these are all the compatible simulators. So it talks about which FSX version you have and what's compatible with it. So I've mapped this before, so we're going to go ahead and complete that. Mr. Dude Airways. Sure. Alright. Pilot handle. Dude. My name. Mr. Dude. Alright. 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 So, here we are. We've got it all set up here. Okay, now, you have several options on the difficulty, okay? Hard is hard. That's for sure. Hard is basically the lowest you probably want to go. Career is very, very grindy, and you're going to start off with a very small plane. I'm going to go with medium because I don't get to play this all the time. We do start off with $500,000 and a Cessna Caravan, which is a pretty expensive plane, and 50% reputation. So, straight away we'd at least be able to hire an additional pilot, perhaps, and another aircraft to kind of fly some stuff for us. With that being said, this is how we get into it. We'll go ahead and select that. Okay, now we need to choose an airport to base ourselves out of. Okay, I kind of want. We're going to base ourselves somewhere in the Houston area, okay? There are several options for airports: Intercontinental, West Houston, Houston Memorial. I'm going to go with the George Bush Airport because I imagine that we'll be able to grow from there. As far as once we really get going. So this is going to be a pretty big airport to base ourselves out of, but that's okay. Now that we've got the airport KIAH, which is here on the near north side of Houston, you see that we've got plenty of good size airports to kind of fly to, and go to Beaumont and so on and so forth. Anyways, getting too chatty. You can use the weather as far as with an AH2, or I usually use the FSX one. Use network mode. I never do. I just let I let it launch automatically. Ignore water airports with water runways. Yes. Next. Alright. Job volume. A good distance, good volume of jobs. Sizes, internal jobs. Airport size. We're going to go lean towards the larger airports because if you go too low, you end up on like grass runways and stuff, and I really don't want to fly into stuff that's too low. So I'm going to go and slide that up quite a bit. Otherwise, we just end up at these like literally grass runways. And I use stock scenery, so I don't generally like to do that. Okay, so we're going to finish, and we're generating new jobs. Okay, so this is going to take it a couple minutes, and goes through and generates the marketplace. We made it! Alright. So you get kind of some achievements with this as well, which is cool. So we don't have a type rating for the aircraft, so we're just going to go ahead and take our rating test. The test is going to cost us $1,130. And so, yes. Let's go ahead and open up Steam. Make sure we've got that opened up. And then we're going to go back here. And while that's opening up, alright. Great. Got friends online playing games and things, and stuff's going to start downloading. Probably something I should have thought about before I started recording, but we'll be okay. We will be just fine. Okay, so, at any rate, we're going to go ahead and take the flight test, okay? Estimated range, yeah, we're fine. We've got plenty of range there, nothing to load, okay? Alright, now, this should prompt our Steam to ask us some questions. Yes, it is. Saying, hey, did you want to play this? Absolutely. Okay, so that Air Hauler 2 linking into your software does have the capability of, opening your flight simulator. Okay, now what's going to happen is it should automatically load the flight plan. I don't know why it's taking this long to load. Terrain data. Okay, come on. Yeah, it typically moves quicker than this, to be quite honest. I don't know what's bogging it down. Good Lord, why is it taking so long? Okay, and we are in the cockpit. So let's step out here. Pretty good sized gate. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start the aircraft. Let's get in here and start the aircraft. Alright. I'm all about shortcuts, guys. I'm not a professional pilot or really an amateur pilot. Just a guy who likes playing FSX. And really, technically speaking, see, I got a performance alert and I don't understand because my CPU typically handles it just fine. But anyway. Okay. So, see, you get the indicator from Air Hauler 2 about taking off. And these test flights are, really easy. Alright, that's good enough. So we are good there.
Houston, ground, landmark 1123 with Zulu. Request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out. Landmark 1123, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 33 right, using taxi
33 right.
November, Romeo, Whiskey, Delta, Whiskey, Alpha, Whiskey, November. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
Alright, Acknowledge.
2 and hold short, runway 33, right, using taxiway, November, Bravo, November, Romeo, Whiskey, Delta, Whiskey, Alpha, Whiskey, November, landmark 1123.
So we'll go ahead and get started taxiing. There should be some arrows developing, showing up somewhere. Oh, I see them out there, so they should... There we are. Alright, so... And the thing about FSX, too, is it typically puts us in, like, the most austere positions, typically. As far as, yeah. So hopefully we don't have to taxi for too long. Welcome back. Just arrived at the runway, called for clearance, and got the clearance. So we're going to go ahead and make sure of a couple things. Let's check our trim. Our trim is good. Let me just kind of, all right, trim's good. Flaps are takeoff. And we're going to go ahead and richen up the fuel, and we're going to go ahead and give her some gas. Turn it on to the runway here. Should be good to go, and then we are cleared for takeoff. Max throttle.
Fly straight in, runway 33, right, altimeter 2992. Airwave 6926, cleared to land, runway 33, right.
V1.
Cleared to land, runway 33.
V2.
Airwave
Rotate.
6926.
The gear doesn't go up on this, so no need to worry about landing gear. Alright, climb to 5502. So we're going to go ahead and pull flaps back. And climb to 5502.
Landmark 1123. You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Copy 119-700. Landmark 1123.
Houston, approach. Landmark 1123 is type Cessna Caravan 2 miles northwest of Houston 1600. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Landmark 1123 Houston, approach. Squawk 2517.
Copy 2517.
2517. Landmark 1123. Landmark 1123. Radar contact 3 miles northwest of Houston 2300. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Landmark 1123.
Alright, we are cleared. Now, for the most part, I typically fly these mainly with the stick unless I'm being lazy. And then I may use the autopilot. Oh, 3,000 feet. 3,500. $3,500. Why? Oh. 5502. So we are continuing our climb. And we'll just kind of take a look around. Seems to be Houston straight ahead of us there. Stock FSX scenery. So nothing special. See another, I believe that's another one of the airfields there. KDHW.
H26 Golf, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Houston Center on 134.8. 134.8 for H26 Golf.
Alright. Heading 324. Good copy. 5502. Got it. Alright, so 324.
Houston departure. Orbit 13901 is climbing through 900 for 12000. Orbit 13901. Houston departure. Roger. Altimeter 29902. Orbit 13901. Turn left heading 315. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 12000. Turn left heading 315. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 12000. Orbit 13901.
324. There we go. So as you can tell, it's pretty easy to navigate through this, and for some reason, what's our current altitude? Oh, why?
Orbit 13901. Traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 7,500. Cessna Caravan, report them in sight. Landmark 1123. Traffic is 6 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,300. Bombardier Sierra J700, report them in sight. Orbit 13901. Have the Cessna Caravan in sight. Landmark 1123. Have the traffic.
I hate some of these sound files, but what's really cool is
Orbit 13901. Contact Houston Center on 120.4. Going to 120.4. Orbit 13901.
he's climbing, so we shouldn't have any problems. We'll throttle back some, and I'm gonna have to plug my phone in and get a charge on, so it'll give you some bleeps and boops. Alright. We're approaching the required altitude. Problem is we're going to have to fly back to Houston. We've been going straight for about 10 minutes. Alright, so 2:43. Is there a way to just get the damn indicators that I want? Yes. 2:43. And 2:43, 6100.
5838 Papa, with you 5000. Each November 5838 Papa, Houston, approach, roger, altimeter 2992. Houston, approach, Cessna, November 4476 Victor, with you. Cessna, November 4476 Victor, Houston, approach, roger, altimeter 2992. Departure Pacifica 7255 is at 2,400, climbing 12,000. Pacifica 7255, Houston, departure, roger, altimeter 2992. Mall 61 Zulu, contact Houston, approach on 123.8. Pacifica 7255, turn left heading 200, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 12,000. Turn left heading 200, proceed on course, climb and maintain 12,000. Pacifica
Heading 145. Got it?
Pacifica 7255, turn left heading 170. Turn left heading 170, Pacifica 72. Going to 123.8, Mall 61 Zulu.
Now, technically speaking, at these altitudes up here, you lean it out a little bit or whatever. I don't have to worry about that. I just typically kind of keep her maxed out there, but you can lean it out and save on some fuel.
Orbit 1914, have a Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Alright, so here we go. We have been told that we could land. So now we need to scroll lock nearest airport, and we need to fly back home to nearest airport list, farther away.
Houston approach, beach November 3276, echo with you. Beach November 32.
Alright, we're going to talk to these guys, and we're going to say, hey, we want to land.
Tower, landmark 1123 is 20 miles northwest with Bravo to land. Landmark 1123, Houston Tower, make left traffic, runway 33 left, altimeter 2992. Flight left traffic, runway 33 left, landmark 1123.
Alright, so 3-3 left. Make left traffic means go to the right, which is whatever. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my map, procedure, select approach, enter. Oh, I'm going to have to see if we. Yep. There we go. Enter. Activate. What? Alright. And we're going to go with a. We're going with 3-3 right. Or 33L, sorry. GPS 33L?
Cessna 18 X-ray cleared to land. Runway 33 left. Cleared to land. Runway 33 left. Cessna 18 X-ray.
Okay, so that over there is the airport we are landing at. And so we're going to have to get to the approach and then kind of go from there. So we shall be right back. What's up, everybody? We're back, and we are on final to runway 33 left here in Houston. Just working our way down slowly and patiently to the ground. Now, it's going to require an okay landing or better. One of the things I don't like about this plane is I can't necessarily see beyond it. So if I'm trying to land, so now I can see the runway. Alright. Like I said, we have to take our time getting to the ground. That's where most people fail. Let me take a nice easy glide slope. Ooh. There we go.
500.
Take your time. Throttle back. Add some flaps. We're a bit high.
500.
Okay. We're just going to go ahead and idle. Try and get checked up here. Okay.
Minimums.
Yes, minimums. Yes. Okay.
100. 50. 40.
Take
30.
your time.
20. 10.
Landing was okay, thank God. Okay, so we're gonna.
Landmark 1123. Turn next taxiway.
We made it onto the ground.
Landmark 1123. Contact ground on 118.575. Going to 118.575. Ground orbit 5952 with Echo ready to taxi.
So we'll go ahead and find a spot here,
5952. Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 33 right.
and that way we can finish
November Charlie November Romeo Whiskey Bravo.
closing out
Whiskey November. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
the flight.
Taxi hold short runway 33 right. Taxi rate November Delta November Charlie November Romeo Whiskey Bravo Whiskey Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha Whiskey November orbit 5952. Airwave 6925. Continue taxi. Roger, Airwave 6925.
We'll go ahead and cut off the fuel, and that's how that works, people. So all the checklists, bam, 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 we are good to go. And then we are in air hauler, finish flight. Now, if you had cargo, you would unload the cargo, but we don't for this flight. So there we go. So that is basically how to start an airline in Air Hauler 2. And get your rating test completed so that you can start getting your first job. So next episode, we will be going over jobs. Thanks again for tuning in with for an episode of Air Hauler 2 with me, Mr. Dude. We'll catch you guys next time.